welcome back for yet another video on this channel that isn't about an MMO that shut down. As you can see, we are about to partake in a well-known cliche, I mean tradition on YouTube, where a channel starts giving viewers free shit. And no, this isn't going to be a new phone or some gift cards. Today, you all will have the chance to get some beta keys. Oh yeah, you want them beta keys, don't you? Well, there's only 10 of them, so we're gonna do a raffle, and you have until the next video comes out to enter. Just click that link in the description, and fuck it, while you're doing that, you might as well share the video with your friends. Who knows, maybe you'll all get a beta key and you can play together. But I'm gonna be honest, that scenario most likely won't happen. So instead, I'm offering a literal consolation prize. If you join the Daily Quest Discord in the next week and type banana in the chat, I will give you a personal compliment. Because sometimes that's all people really want, is to be complimented. Anyway, the game you'll get to play is called Amazing Eternals. It's a team-based first-person shooter developed by Digital Extremes, and this video isn't sponsored or anything, so I'm not making any money. Trust me, no one has made a dime from a Daily Quest video yet. That hurts a lot more when I say it out loud. You will be introduced to the game with a pretty unique cutscene showing off its tabletop theme. It reminded me of those movies Jumanji and Zathura, you know, it's the same basic concept. You soon find out that the spots on the game board in the main menu are actually the level progression system, and it allows you to see what reward you're gonna get for advancing to the next level. Usually it's a booster pack, but every so often you get some of the in-game currency. See, instead of there being weapons on the map, each character has a deck of cards, with each card having an ability or a weapon on them. So you're gonna start off with one gun, but then gain the ability to use other guns as time progresses in the game. The whole cast is pretty entertaining, my favorite character being Ray, who is a satire of 60s astronauts, and he has this really vintage looking ray gun. If nothing else, this game has humor, because that is a high quality pun right there. A close runner-up is Nautica, who's the healer, and she has some questionable dialogue with a consistent innuendo pertaining to her, star. Although this game is new and still being developed, they seem to have the pay model down to a science already, allowing you to buy a crap load of coins that you can spend on cards to put in your deck, and free levels so you could advance on the game board. So at the moment, this is undoubtedly a pay to progress game, even though when it comes right down to it, I believe the team with the better strategies and knowledge of the map will most likely win. There's not like a built-in obligation to spend any money on this game. It's just that some cards are undoubtedly better than others, like one character that could just lay down a missile strike. That gets pretty annoying. But there's actually a decent variety of ways to play. You don't even have to shoot people. You can play this giant ball of health that swings a fucking stick around at people. He's kind of like Grover from Paladins before they reworked him. And I think the best part about this game is that it lets you limit the amount of ping for matchmaking. I have mine set at the default 300, but it can go as low as 100, or you can have no limit at all to find matches quicker. Because as of right now, the player base is, well, small, so you'll occasionally be put into a dead lobby that won't start due to it not having enough people. And this is where having a server room list would come in handy. Remember that video? You know, I made about matchmaking? Yeah, shout out to the 6 people that actually watched it. All in all, Amazing Eternals is a pretty solid team-based shooter that I'm sure won't be compared to any other game once it's officially released, and I hope it does good because it can actually be a really popular game once it fully comes out, as long as they change the pay model a bit. Now, if you unfortunately end up not winning a beta key from this giveaway, you could sign up for the beta at AmazingEternals.com. Don't forget about the Daily Quest Discord, there's a link in the description, and a free compliment is waiting for you once you type banana in the chat. Share this video if you want, I would be ever so grateful, but I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. Subscribe if you want to hear me talk about various topics in video games, because once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I got a very special video lined up to celebrate, because crossing that barrier would just mean so much to me. Plus, you guys are about to get a marathon of new games you might remember episodes starting next week, so stay tuned for that. Until then, peace out.